Sussex Sharks maintain their unbeaten run in this season's Vitality Blast. A 9-wicket thumping of Glamorgan with 37 balls remaining at Hove took them to the top of the South Group. Batting first after winning the toss, Glamorgan's openers struck a boundary in each of the first 3 overs before Fakhar Zaman went big off Reece Topley at the start of the 4th. It was a decent enough start for the strugglers, still looking for their first success in their 7th match in this summer's competition. Zaman and particularly David Lloyd did their best in putting on 42 runs for the first wicket. That stand ending to the penultimate ball of the power play when Timar Mills had Zaman held by Phil Salt as the batsman departed for 9. Danny Briggs began his spell well, involving Salt again in the dismissal of Jeremy Lawler, who was out for 6. Lloyd struck his 9th 4 to move to a half-century off his 36th delivery. But he was dismissed next ball as he picked out Laurie Evans. Briggs with the fine figures of 2 for 17 from 3 overs. Alas for the left-arm spinner, his last one was punished, 18 runs coming off it, including this 6 for Kyron Carlson. But that was as good as it got for the visitors. Rashid Khan ended his spell by having Colin Ingram taken behind, the Welshman struggling to 103 for 4 after 14 overs. Topley returned to then trap Carlson in front for 18, he and Mills again proving to be very difficult to get away. Ollie Robinson did concede 10 runs off the first 2 balls of his 3rd over. But the 5th delivery saw the back of Graham Wagg, who skied to Delroy Rawlins. A wicket immediately followed up by the one of Chris Cook, Rashid Khan the man holding on to leave Glamorgan on 121 for 7 with 3 overs of their innings remaining. Marchant de Lang took the long handle to Mills, but Topley then cleaned up for figures of 3 for 20, Andrew Salter giving Salt his 3rd catch of the innings. While de Lang was off after hearing the death rattle, the visitors finishing their innings on a very gettable 145 for 9. To say the Sharks made light work of that would be a huge understatement. Confidence is oozing throughout the team at the moment, and rightly so. Salt got off to his usual flyer with plenty of early boundaries, while Luke Wright went the distance off Lucas Carey. By the end of the 6 overs of power play, 63 runs were already on the board, and even after the fielding restrictions were lifted, Salt still continued the onslaught. This was fast becoming as one-sided a T20 contest as possible, the target down to just 45 from the last 10 overs, with all 10 wickets in hand. Salt was first to his 50, a maximum taking him there off his 30th delivery. It was his 3rd of the tournament thus far, a stat matched only by Somerset's Tom Banton. Back-to-back boundaries had him closing on being the competition's leading run scorer this year as well. Wright completed his 50 off his 33rd delivery, hardly pedestrian, and he celebrated by striking his 2nd 6 to take his stand with Salt to 130. There it ended as Wright was taken behind off Michael Hogan. He left with the game in the bag, having made 56. Salt struck his 3rd maximum in the 14th over of the reply, the one which turned out to be the last of the match. Evans struck the winning hit, 37 balls unused, to end Glamorgan's agony. Salt ending undefeated on a 42-ball 78 as the Sharks moved to the top of the South Group. This was their most comprehensive performance yet, a sensational effort throughout, which will certainly have all the other teams taking notice. Still unbeaten, they now meet Middlesex at Hove on Friday. Now that should be a cracker. Don't miss it.